Well, welcome to Hampton Downs. Nice sunny afternoon where we've enjoyed an eventful 10-lap race. The first one of the penultimate round of the Bridgestone GR86 Championship. We're joined by the top three this afternoon. Justin Allen in first, Cooper Barnes in second and Josh Bethune in third. And also by Toby McCormack, who won the first of the Formula Ford races this weekend. But let's start with Justin. Justin, win number 3, but it was a lucky one.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely a lucky one. You know, Josh sort of had the race sort of covered, and I was quite happy to finish second at the end of the day. So, yeah, bit lucky, but I'll take it, and it gives everybody that put the effort into fixing that car the reward of a win. So it's for them.
How fast was he in those first couple of laps?
A 10th. Like, there's nothing in it in this field. Like this weekend, what was it? Qualifying was separated by a second pretty much across the 23 cars. There's nothing in it. You know, you make one mistake, as you saw, and you drop a few spots. So that's going to be what's going to happen tomorrow as well. We're going to have to capitalise and see what we can do to move forward.
So 3 race wins moves you closer, compresses everything at the top of the championship table, because you both finished ahead of first and second place in the points table. But really this win, it was more about the effort that the team and the sponsors put in to get the car back after a lot of damage at Highlands, which wasn't anything to do with you.
Yeah, obviously a lot of people know how much effort's gone into that car. It bent the front chassis rail. It wasn't a pretty sight. So for it to look the way it does now, I can't thank all the sponsors enough that got me back. The panel beaters, the sign riders, the team back home to put it together over a couple of weekends. It looks immaculate. It really does. So, and it's obviously quick enough to still be at the front. So it's for them.
Let's move to Cooper. Cooper, another a solid podium finish, but a lonely race in many respects.
Yeah, I was kind of happy out there. I was just no one behind. Couldn't really catch up to the guys in front. But yeah, I was happy.
Pretty good to get a second place, though, out of it.
Yeah, I was unfortunate for Josh, but I'll take it.
What are the major differences with this car and the Australian car? What is it an Australian driver coming out of GR86 over there? What are the things that you can do to make this car go quickly that are a bit different from Australia?
Oh, well, I haven't drove the car for ages, but the tyres, they're a lot different. So you have to get used to them because they have so much grip. But it's pretty easy to drive. They're pretty much the same, I'd say.
Your driving style seems to really suit these tyres. You really press on style and you get a lot of grip out of the car.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's have a word with Josh. Josh, I hesitate before I come to you. On the plus side, you've narrowed the gap to the guys in front. Some consolation for a difficult race.
Yeah, we had a really good start. We managed to get away, and then, unfortunately, in the last lap, coming into turn 1, the gearbox let go and wouldn't select third. So, yeah, it's a real shame, but hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. That's why we all come motorsport racing.
You are the fastest guy in the championship at the moment. 2 wins back-to-back, looked like a third. You're closing in on the leaders. You still must feel that there's a shot at the title.
Yeah, we've seen what happened today in the race, and obviously anything can happen in the last 2 races. We've got last 2 rounds. We've got 5 races to go. The boys at Right Karts Podium 2 are just doing a mega job on the cars. We can see with 2 of us here today. But yeah, it's just full push until the end of Supercars weekend, and we'll see where we end up.
In this first year of the championship, I mean, the Right Karts by M2 competition have been at the top several times now. Have you pinch yourself every now and then that the team's hit the ground running so well in its first season?
I think that's just a credit to all of the guys. Like, we've got some very experienced people behind us, especially Mark Pilcher and Kevin and Robbo and all of the mechanics that have done such a hard and long days and a lot of work behind the scenes to get this to where we want it to be. And we're not quite where we want to be yet, but it will come.
Fight back tomorrow?
Yep, correct. I love the reverse top 10. Get your elbows out and get to the front.
Excellent. Well, let's have a quick word with Toby. Toby, 17 from Auckland. Your first national win in Formula Ford today, is that correct? Tell us a little bit about your race.
Yeah, it was my first one today. We didn't have the best South Island in the first 2 rounds. We sort of had car issues the whole time, but we were still getting some good results. But yeah, it was definitely a big step forward to get the first one today.
So Formula Ford's your main category at the moment, but you've done one or two other categories. You've already tried wings and slicks. That's right.
Yeah, I've tried wings and slicks in the FT40 and the FT50 in the Formula Open class, and yeah, I've definitely found that it's helped my racing in the Ford quite a lot.
There's plenty of action in that Formula Ford field. There was plenty of action in the race today. I think it finished under a yellow. How tough is it as a field to race in?
Yeah, it's definitely tough. It was very close up the front. I think there was 3 of us with all in the same half a tenth on lap times, and we just sort of got lucky to stay out of all the carnage throughout the race.
And for you, the next few years, what do they look like if you keep winning?
Well, the road and opportunity is definitely massive, so I think if we can continue to get these results, we should have a chance to go for that, and then just anything can happen in the next few years.
That's great. Thanks, mate.
Coming back to our P1, you have obviously a lot of talent and you have talked about some difficulties. What's the most crucial aspect of teamwork with your engineers and crew?
I'm pretty useless with an engineer, I got to say. He looks at squiggly lines and I have no idea what he's talking about. No, look, it's very important, and it allows them to obviously get the feedback from us to make the car quicker, make it slower, go sideways, I don't know. So yeah, definitely an important part, and I got to say, for our first year as syndicate, we've done a pretty amazing job for the small crew that we've got. I mean, it's 3 guys, 2 mechanics, 1 engineer across 2 cars, so they're doing a mega job.
Thank you. For our P2, you had an incredible race. Can you take us through some key moments that you had today?
So I got a pretty good start, which was the first part, and then just like the guys behind started battling, so they just like fell back and then just tried to hang with the front guys, and then obviously Josh had a gearbox issue, so then just cruised on home. But yeah.
Well, Josh, coming to you now, you're a very talented driver. You have been at the top a lot of the times and very close to even P1. What has been the highlight of this series for you?
Probably just starting the team, having a good group of guys around us. Obviously, it's great for the business, but yeah, it's certainly been great to get all 4 with Simon, guys up to the front, and hopefully we can continue their progression up and through the ranks.
And Toby, coming to you last, we have a lot of talented drivers here, and especially you as well in Formula Ford. You and Blake have obviously really good talent and coming close together in a lot of the races. Were there any moments in the race where you thought you might miss out on P1, and how did you go through that?
Oh, definitely off the start I didn't get the best jump, and then Manson got in front, but then I managed to make a move at turn 2, and then I just kind of controlled the race from there.
Thanks, Toby. Well, as Josh said, we're back tomorrow with the reverse top 10 in the morning and then the feature race in the afternoon, which is made up by a grid of fastest time today and the fastest time in the morning. So we wish all you 3 the best tomorrow, and Toby the best in the remaining Formula Ford races this weekend.